3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Lucky number 7. Shirt. Not wrinkly. Ready? Ready. Hello everybody, my name is Heidi and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a little different than other wax videos I normally film because it is a vendor wax video. It's actually my very first experience with vendor wax, all thanks to Lacey from Morrison Blue. So a quick backstory, I was watching one of her videos where she was talking about things she had melted or empties, and she mentioned a scent from a vendor called The Bathing Garden called Aveda or Shampure, and my ears perked up and I was like, left a comment down below. I was like, they have an Aveda wax? I mean, I was just like, yeah, if there would be a wax that would get me like needing to try vendor wax, it would be that one. That is a very nostalgic scent to me. And yeah, so she ended up messaging me and basically said, I'm going to send you a bar of this Aveda Shampure from The Bathing Garden. And I was just like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. But that's not all she sent. She went above and beyond and just completely blessed me and sent an entire little basket's worth of vendor wax from The Bathing Garden. So thank you so much, Lacey. I'm so excited to sniff through these with you guys. And yeah, let's just get into the video. If you like this kind of video, please give it a like. And if you haven't subscribed already, please do so. And I will get started. So I have scent notes printed out here. And there were only 2 waxes that I could not find the notes on. I really did look on the interwebs and I could not locate it. So maybe you guys know, and if you do, you can leave a comment down below on what the notes might be of these particular 2, but I do have notes for everything else. Also, I did quickly sniff through these when they first came in the mail because I was just so stoked and I just ripped the package open. It was like, you know, I think I broke a couple clams doing that, but I was just very excited and thankful. And so I quickly set them aside after that first initial, like, you know, micro sniff sesh with myself and said, you need to make a video doing this. So also in the spirit of Lacey's videos, I have a little music playing in the background. She always has music playing and I know she probably like edits it. You guys, I can't talk. I don't know how to say that. It's edited into her videos, but mine is just playing on a CD because I'm old school like that. I know it's aging me. I do listen to Spotify and things like that on my phone, but I have CDs. I still have CDs from like junior high school. So I have a little like record player, cassette / CD player, and I will still just bust out CDs and listen to them. So I hope that's not too distracting. I also hope you can hear it. I have no idea. We'll see after I film this video, but let's just get started here. The first one I'm going to pull out here is going to be the one that started this whole thing in the first place, which is the Shampure Aveda scent. Now, I must say, first of all, and I'm sure other vendor waxes are like this too, and I don't know yet because I have not dipped my toes in them yet, but just from the looks of these specific ones from The Bathing Garden, they have a 1-up on Scentsy as far as presentation goes. These are beautiful. They're like artistry. Everything about them is just gorgeous. Look at this. Look at the sparkles and the leaves. Like, come on. This is so pretty. I almost don't want to melt it because it's so pretty. But this one's just a really pretty light green color. And oh, yeah, the scent just takes me back. The smell of Aveda salons transport me back to my childhood. Our little hometown in Wisconsin got an Aveda salon when they were like real new, you know, but they weren't probably new in big cities, but in our little town, it was new. And this was like later 80s, early 90s. And I remember we used to go in there. And so that was like, I just, you know, they just smell like this. Like this is maybe it's because their first shampoo that they had was Shampure, and that's why they smell like this, because I know they have other products there that don't smell like this, but this is literally what their salons smell like when you walk in them, and it just takes me back to my childhood. I could smell this all day. This is one that's evoking emotion in me right now, if you can't tell already. I don't know what it is about me and shampoo smells. In my Y-Wax video, I started tearing up talking about Johnson's & Johnson's baby shampoo. Sometimes they just, I don't know why, they make me tear up. So no pun intended. But yeah, this one is beautiful. Okay, I'll tell you what the notes are. It's got coriander oil, eucalyptus, lavender, sweet orange, bergamot, and ylang ylang. It's blended together for an herbal soothing scent. Oh, I just dropped it. I had already broken it earlier when I popped it open. But yeah, this is just gorgeous. I almost don't want to melt it because I don't want to be without it. I know that there are other vendors that carry this because I went on Etsy to look this up after I'd seen Lacey's video before she reached out to me. They had some that were like in scent shops, and I thought, oh, I'll try that. But yeah, I'll definitely have to be searching for this scent, and then once I can locate one that I know that I can actually get, I will go ahead and melt this. But I'm super excited for this Shampure Aveda. All right, the next one that was sent to me is called Salted Lavender. And this one is just also gorgeous. Oh, this one's fully intact. Good job, Heidi. Oh, I did not break this one. So look at how pretty. I mean, the artistry on these, they just, you can tell they're putting a lot of love and time and care and thought and creativity into these, and it shows. Not just in the way that they look, but the way that they smell. Like, this smells beautiful. This salted lavender is 1,000,000 times better than the salted lavender from the international collection that Scentsy had. And I'm not going to edit this. I am literally just going to post this video out to the world, and you're just going to hear me not be able to speak, put words together, and that's just what it's going to be. So, but yeah, they had a international wax collection, it was called, a few years ago, and they had a salted lavender one. Did not care for it. It was very sharp and really odd. Anyway, I love lavender scents. This has lavender blended with crystallized sea salt and hints of softwoods, white musk, and sugary vanilla. It is beautiful. I like how it's definitely reminiscent of the French lavender from Scentsy, but it definitely has like a sweetness. I'm having a hard time getting this out. There we go. Yeah, there's a sweetness in there that I'm thinking must be from the vanilla, because it says sugary vanilla. So it's not like a perfumey vanilla. And then the sea salt, you get that too. So, that is beautiful. Yeah, I'm really excited for that one too. Okay, nice. The next one, Fairy Bonfire. And this is like a pretty grayish purpley wax. This one I also broke when I opened it because I was just spazzing. But look how pretty. These are just beautiful. Oh yeah. Yum. Oh yeah, it's like sweet and smoky. Oh yeah, this would be pretty in the fall. Or now. You know, like in the spring when you do bonfires, that would be pretty right now too. I'm getting like a sweet smoky scent to it. Okay, so Fairy Bonfire, a complex bonfire scent with notes of leaves, vanilla, sandalwood, and brown sugar. I guess the sweetness is coming from the brown sugar, but I definitely get like leaves and sandalwood and vanilla. Oh, that is really pretty. Can I pop this one out too? These are a little harder to pop out. That's one little thing, but it's okay. That is really well blended. That is complex. That's a good description for it. Oh, that's gonna be yummy. I'm excited to do that. That will be a good one almost in the kitchen because it's got that smokiness and that sweetness, but it's not like full-on bakery. But yeah, that would be a pretty one to do in the kitchen. The salted lavender I'll probably do bathrooms and bedrooms. The Shampoo Veda, I don't know. This is probably going to go in my bedroom warmer that I have literally right next to my bedside because I kind of want it just for me. So I'll probably put it real close to where I lay and just savor every moment of that one. Okay, next. The next one is called Cemetery Keys. So this has vanilla, tonka bean, lime, citrus, and a sugary sweet white floral. So I popped this one out earlier and it's so stinking cute. It's a little pumpkin. Look at that little gray pumpkin with sparkles. I mean, how cute is this? Oh, I mean, I did sniff through these before really quickly, but now that I'm getting to sit with them and not just like rip through them, yeah, I could get that. It's almost definitely got like a, I don't know if I want to say concrete, marble, like a stone kind of smell to it, but add in like vanilla and citrus and sweetness and a floral, almost like you're walking through a cemetery, but the prettiest scents are around you. Oh, that's beautiful. And I love that it's a pumpkin. That's so cute. Yeah, I think that'll be really pretty in a bathroom or a bedroom. Nice. Okay, the next one, oh gosh, this is so cute. This is called the World Through the Keyhole. And this one has sweet vanilla cream, sandalwood, and light musk. It says it's inspired by American Cream by Lush. Now, I have never stepped foot in a Lush store, which may shock some of you because I love scents so much, but I've never lived anywhere where they've had a Lush, and I've spent a lot of my years as a young adult and a mother out like in some real wild kind of sparsely populated places like Montana and Wyoming and things like that. And I just didn't get out much, but we didn't have one nearby either. So I could never tell you what a Lush scent or a Lush store smells like. And someday I will probably go into a Lush store. I don't remember even seeing one in New York City, even though I'm probably certain they would have had one. But anyway, someday I will walk into one of those. But anybody ever says, oh, this smells like a Lush store, I'm like, I don't know what that smells like. So this one is the cutest little bunny rabbit. Oh my gosh, yum. Yeah, the first thing I get is like a sweet vanilla cream. But you can smell the sandalwood and the musk. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh. Yum. This will be a hard one to melt too, just because look, it's so cute. This little bunny rabbit. I just can't. Oh, the presentation on these is just something else. It's top notch. I don't know. And see, I don't know the price point on these either because I really haven't dug too deep into the world of vendor wax, but these are really impressing me just on cold sniff and presentation. Even the clamshells, which I will say it's hard to get them like out of the clamshell, like to pop the whole thing out, but like the quality of the clamshells is right now is better than Scentsi's. Scentsy has been like really cutting corners with things like packaging lately, and I don't like that. So yeah, good on these vendor wax companies for at least this one to make a package that is sturdy, you know. Okay, the next two are ones that I do not have scent notes for, so leave comments down below if you know what the scent notes might be or any of the notes or descriptions on them might be. This one's called Coquettish, and it's so cute. I pulled it out earlier. It's a little pink bundt cake. Look how cute that is. These are just adorable. I just love little things. Yeah. Yeah, it definitely smells like a little cake, but it's like spiced, which I'm kind of like, I wouldn't have thought that with the pink color. It's almost like a spiced vanilla cake, but it's got like a brightness to it. It's not like heavy. It's almost like a light cake you could do at this time of year. That's pretty. I might put that down in my dance studio. I warm a lot of scents in my kitchen down at the dance studio, and try to keep a theme going sometimes with colors or smells, and this little pink cake would be a fun one to melt down there. So that smells really yummy, and I'm curious to know what the notes are. I might have to dig a little deeper on the internet, but I could not find scent notes on that one or this one, which the next one is called Midway Spectacular. And this one is so cute. It just looks like a little cookie with a flower on it. It's so cute. And these little ones, not the bar, not the bunny, but these like little ones, I feel like they are about the size of maybe like a brick cube, maybe a little smaller, but that's a good size to throw in a warmer. I feel like they're definitely bigger than a Scentsy cube, like a bar cube from Scentsy. I don't have scent notes on this, but it smells a lot like, it's like berries. Strawberry, maybe raspberry. It's kind of remind me of Big Hero 6 Would You Like a Hug from Scentsy. Yum, that smells so good. I'll definitely be doing that in my kitchen this spring and summer. Oh, these are so good. So yeah, I'm super impressed by my first sniffs and the presentation. My initial thoughts on vendor wax is, if I'm getting this correct, because I don't think I've ever tried vendor wax before. This is my first time. I think I thought I had tried vendor wax before because I had purchased it on Amazon or, you know, at Walmart, but that's not vendor wax because that's mass produced, right? So vendor wax, I'm starting to understand, is, you know, probably small batches, hand poured. They're not mass producing where, like at Scentsy, you know, you'll get a bar that's sold out every now and again, but usually they restock it. And you can just tell that these are done with care. Like they are probably all unique. Like there's not probably a single one that's exactly alike, because I'm guessing that they hand decorate these. So if I were to make a comparison, and not to offend anybody because I'm a huge Scentsy lover, I've been using Scentsy pretty much strictly since 2010. So that's like 13 years of no vendor wax, just Scentsy. But if I could make a comparison, if Scentsy were Starbucks, which I love, and I go there and I always love what I get, they always do a good job. But you know, it's a little overpriced and sometimes it's not correct or not what I was expecting, or I feel like they've cut corners, certain things about Starbucks. But I'll still keep going back because it's Starbucks and it usually never disappoints, right? But everybody knows about Starbucks, and you know, people, it's popular, it's a chain. Then vendor wax would be like your little local hole in the wall, you know, coffee shop where you go and you don't know for sure what your drink is going to taste like. They have so many creative different drinks. They might have like a board up with some of the baristas' favorites or ones that the baristas have even come up with. They're different, you know, beverages that they're concocting, and you drink it and it's not crazy overpriced, but you drink it and you're like, whoa, this is really, really good. Like this is better than Starbucks. You know, that's kind of what I'm gathering as far as the differences. Now, I do have a couple questions because I'm not familiar with vendor wax and even the purchasing of it, but I've watched enough videos to gather that it's like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like you need to know some things maybe. Now, I'm not a bakery lover, so I don't need suggestions on vendor wax companies that are really good on bakery because I don't have a void in my wheelhouse that way. But, you know, things like that Shampure by Aveda, those are scents that I would love to buy and have on hand. Coffee scents, like maybe an espresso scent. You know, I would love to know what vendor wax companies are making good coffee scents because we don't have a lot of coffee with Scentsy ever. And there's probably some other ones too that I'm just, you know, not thinking of right off the top of my head. But you know, I watch these videos and people are like, oh, there's a pre-sale, or oh, there's a RTS, which I still don't know what RTS means. I mean, I'm thinking it might mean real-time sale, but that's probably wrong. And if it does mean real-time sale, like the off chance that I'm correct about that, isn't that like a flash sale? Or kind of like one? Flash sales kind of stress me out. Like I enjoy the deals I'm getting, but I have to be very mentally and physically prepared for a flash sale. And they're always worth it, but I don't want to like do that every day. So with vendor wax, do I need to be like getting on a site at a certain time and like stressing out about getting what I need? Because then if it's gone, then it'll be like months or never again will I get it. Like I don't understand really the world of vendor wax and how that all works. So if you guys have any suggestions on like, I'll just ask, let's see, top three vendor wax companies here in the US that are great to work with and have, you know, great scents that perform well and aren't too pricey. I don't even know what price comparison is here with Scentsy, but I would love to know what you guys suggest, because obviously you're using a lot of vendor wax out there, and I'm pretty sure you know what to give somebody like me, a newbie, recommendations on. So I would love to know. And also my other question would be, what's the wax like? I mean, I have never melted one of these yet, and I guess I'll find out, but I'm even a little nervous to just throw one in a warmer, because the last couple times I put non-Scentsy wax in my warmers, I just had the worst time getting the wax out. And that's probably my number one concern or qualm about waxes that are not Scentsy. And that's what always, excuse me, kept me coming back to Scentsy, was the paraffin is just such a high quality that I feel like nothing else compares. So what would you say the comparison is to the vendor waxes in your warmers? I only have Scentsy warmers in my home. I don't think I don't have any warmers that aren't Scentsy. So they are all Scentsy. And I do have those little melting cups. I think they were, Amy Scents and Songs might have recommended them. They're white. I think they're sturdy. And should I put one of those in my warmer first and use it that way? Or should I try it out? Is it worth, you know, the struggle, if there is a struggle? These are inquiring minds like to know. So let me know what your experience has been with vendor wax so far. Some recommendations for your top three vendor wax companies. And if anybody knows of a good coffee scent out there that that I could, you know, look up and maybe make a little order. So anyway, I'll stop rambling. Thank you so much again, Lacey. I really, really appreciate it. It was just so fun getting that package, and I am just so excited to melt this, but also just smell this. Like I do just sniff my wax. Like we talked about that a little bit in the Why Wax video. Wax just makes us happy, and sometimes we just need to smell it. Like it's just kind of like a little relaxing ritual, you know? And so, yeah, I think that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you have a great day. Bye, guys.